first story was really great. Everyone was there. Mom, Dad, and Grandma were in the room along with my husband. And Mom helped catch the baby, and Dad cut the cord, and Grandma was, took pictures with the doctor, and Grandma, and Mom and Dad, and the baby. And it was a great experience. And just watching them, I almost wasn't a part of it once the baby came out. It was like, I kind of just like slid back and just watched like I was watching a movie, and it was amazing. And it made every single moment worth it to see them with their baby.
My first stories, they're all wonderful. That's the moment that you've either created a family, you've added to a family, or you've completed a family. With my first couple, I gave them twin boys, and so I created and completed their family all in one fell swoop, and it was neat. I live in a town where people are very supportive. I didn't have negative reactions. They were all very happy and excited. My nurse came in on her day off just to deliver the boys. I don't know if there was a dry eye in there, and to watch the two of them, my couple in particular, that was the reaction I think that any surrogate would have wanted. And I was able to actually tape it, and it was beautiful in the fact that they had to lean up against each other just to hold each other up. They were so overcome with joy and emotion, and that their two boys were healthy. That was neat. But it's really hard to put into words that feeling, but every surrogate knows what it's like, and that's exactly why they do it. So we get it. Sometimes you can't say exactly how it's going to be and how it's going to feel, but in the end, that's what it's all about, is having that family.
I was matched with a couple from Texas, same-sex couple, and I gave birth 4 weeks ago to a little girl, and it went really, really smoothly. I couldn't have asked for anything smoother. I was really close with my couple, and we had a really high level of communication, which was great. So I felt like I could be completely honest during any part of the process, and the labor went really quickly. She was caught by one of her dads, and straight into the arms of the other dad, and we all had burritos, and it was just a perfect journey. I couldn't have asked for anything better.
The family came in a couple weeks before, and they were so cute. They were nervous. They thought I was going to go into labor any minute, every single day. But I had a planned C-section, so I was very calm. I knew what I was doing, and we went in, and they were just so happy, and we were taking pictures the whole entire time. Click, click, click was all you heard. And then they put me into the OR, and the intended mother came in with me, and she was just crying. She was holding my hand. All the doctors and nurses were just talking. They were just so excited because they don't see surrogacy that often, so when they do, they get very excited. And so I laid down. The doctor said, in 4 minutes, you should have your little girl, and she was just panicking, and I'm like, don't panic. It's going to be fine. And in 4 minutes, she came out, and everybody was cheering, and they were crying, and we took pictures in the OR, and it was really cute. She came out and announced to everybody, it's a girl, she's healthy, Catherine's fine, and they gave them birthday cake, so they were really happy. They got their first birthday cake in the hospital, and it was really good. And then as soon as I got out of recovery, they came in, they showed me her, and I was holding her, and took lots of pictures, and it was a really fabulous day. I couldn't ask for a perfect day.
The delivery part is my favorite part of the whole process. I mean, out of everything, even after years of seeing them grow, my absolute favorite part is the delivery room, is when they get to see their child for the first time. And it's like, if I can do this all the time, just to see that look on the parents' faces, I would.
My first one, my intended mother was in the delivery room with me. She had had a lot of losses, and I had a C-section for that, for the twins, and it was the most amazing experience to see her see the babies for the first time and her happiness. It's when people ask me why I do it and why I do it ever again, I just, in my mind, I see her seeing her babies and the happiness and seeing that on her face. And you can't express that to somebody else. It's a memory that's in your head, but it's what drives me to do it again for somebody else, knowing the happiness that it brought her
It's hard to put it into words, I guess. So many people ask me if it was difficult to give up the babies after I gave birth to them, and all I think is that it was the moment that I waited for. That's the reason that I took the journey, was to give them this gift that they weren't able to have for themselves. So it was a miracle.